Good morning to all. Welcome to Maths Online Classroom on Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur.
In this video, we are going to discuss some extra problems based on quadrilaterals. Let's see the question. Two consecutive angles of a parallelogram are x plus 60 degree and 2x plus 30 degree. What special name can you give to this parallelogram? Listen, in the question ABCD is a parallelogram that is given. A and B, let us consider these two angles as consecutive angles. Angle A is x plus 60, angle B is 2x plus 30. Listen, ABCD is a parallelogram means both pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So let us consider AD and BC. AD and BC are opposite sides which are parallel and AB is transversal. Okay. So two parallel lines are cut by a transversal. Then angles lie on same side of the transversal are supplementary. So angle A and angle B are angles on the same side of the transversal and therefore sum of these two angles equal to 180 degree. Listen, angle A is x plus 60, angle B is 2x plus 30. Now solve the equation and find the value of x. X plus 2x equal to 3x plus 60 plus 30, 90. So 3x plus 90 is equal to 180. 3x equal to 180 plus 90 becomes minus 90. 180 minus 90, 90. So 3x equal to 90 degree implies x equal to 90 by 3. 90 by 3 is equal to 30 degree. Okay. So we get the value of x. X equal to 30 degree. Now listen, if x equal to 30, what is angle A? Angle A is equal to 30 plus 60. 30 plus 60 is 90. What is angle B? Angle B is, actually angle B is 2x plus 30. Put x equal to 30 here. So 2 into 30, 60. 60 plus 30, 90. So both the angle A and angle B, both are equal to 90 degree. So in the question there is another one. Mention or give the name of such a parallelogram. Listen, this is a parallelogram with angles 90 degree, 90 degree. And this angle is also 90. And this is also 90 because opposite angles are equal. So parallelogram with each of the angle equal to 90 degree means such a type of parallelogram are known as rectangle. So both rectangle and parallelogram have the same result. Both pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel, but there is a difference in the case of parallelogram and rectangle, that is angles. Okay. So this is a rectangle. Next question. ABCD is a rhombus with the angle ABC equal to 50 degree. Determine angle ACD. Listen, ABCD is a rhombus. Rhombus means all sides are equal. Okay. Given angle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 50 degree. We need to find angle ACD. So join A and C. Okay. So this is the angle ACD. This angle we want to find. Listen, ABCD is a rhombus. Rhombus is also implies it is a parallelogram. Isn't it? ABCD is a parallelogram. So, if this angle is 50 degree, what about angle ADC? ADC is also equal to 50 degree. What is the reason? In a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Okay. Now listen, what about the sides AD and DC? These two sides are equal because ABCD is a rhombus. Listen, in the triangle ACD, AD side and DC side are equal and therefore angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So these two angles are angles opposite to these two equal sides. So if this angle is x, then definitely this angle is also equal to x. Angle DAC and angle DCA both are equal because these two are angles opposite to equal sides. Now apply angle sum property in this triangle ADC. So in triangle ADC, sum of the three angles equal to 180 degree. That is x plus 50 equal to 180 degree. X plus x is 2x. 2x plus 50 equal to 180 degree. 2x equal to 180 minus 50. 180 minus 50 is equal to 130 degree. So what is x? X equal to 130 by 2. 130 by 2 is equal to 65 degree. So x equal to 65 degree. So what is angle ACD? That's our question. ACD is equal to 65 degree. Okay. Another question. ABCD is a parallelogram and line segments AX, CY bisect the angles A and C respectively. Show that AX is parallel to CY. Listen, in the question it is given that ABCD is a parallelogram and there is a line AX. So this line divides the angle into two equal parts. So these two angles are equal. So let us take this as angle 1. Okay. Now there is another line CY which is a line, or this line CY divides the angle C into two equal parts. That means these two angles, these two parts are equal. Let us take one of the angle equal to angle 2. Okay, AX is the angle bisector of angle A and CY is the angle bisector of angle C. We have to prove that these two lines AX and CY are parallel. That we want to prove. So listen, look at this angle, angle 1, and listen, this angle, angle 2. Okay, these two angles are half of these two angles, isn't it? And given that ABCD is a parallelogram. So ABCD is a parallelogram means we have a result or we have a theorem what opposite angles are equal. So in the parallelogram ABCD, angle A and angle C are opposite angles and therefore they are equal. Now take the half of these two angles. Half of angle A is equal to half of angle C. Okay, so half of angle A is angle 1 and half of angle C is angle 2, isn't it? Half of angle A and half of angle C. So angle 1 and angle 2. Now these two angles, half of angle A, half of angle C. That means angle 1 and angle 2 are now equal. Now listen, what about angle 2? Listen, this angle and angle CYB. Are they equal? Yes, because ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, ABCD, these two lines are parallel lines and CY transversal. So, two parallel lines cut by a transversal, then the alternate interior angles are equal. Okay, so these two angles are equal. Therefore, angle 2 is equal to angle BYC. Now listen, the lines AX and CY cut by a transversal AB, isn't it? AX and CY are two lines cut by a transversal AB, and therefore these two angles are equal, means these two are corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are so formed only when these two lines are parallel, isn't it? Yes, these two lines are parallel. Therefore, AX is parallel to CY. Okay, so first we considered opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle C. Now take the half of the angle. So, angle 1 equal to angle 2. Now, alternate angles because ABCD are two parallel lines and CY it's transversal. Therefore, these two angles are alternate angles. Naturally, this angle is equal to angle 2. Therefore, angle 1 and angle 2 are equal. Okay, these two angles are corresponding angles so formed only when the transversal AB cuts two lines. Naturally, these two lines becomes a parallel lines. So, AX is parallel to CY. So, that's our proof. Okay.
See, all the exercise questions as well as examples are too important. So write and study. Once again, thank you all. Have a nice day.